For a moment, I forgot which keybound was my stream, but was my recording button. It's been a morning already, but are you ready for something I had in mind for you to do to test
Yep,
to see what you know Pokemon wise?
let's go.
All right.
So I'm trying to sound enthusiastic. I haven't eaten today, so I'm probably going to be lower energy than normal.
Yeah, no problem. I'm kind of in the same boat myself. I'm still wake up mentally. So if anything does seem a little bit off, will apologize for that.
No worries.
I hope you didn't see that.
I don't.
Okay, because oh yeah, that's right. It momentarily popped up on the recording, but I have a little bit of a side note of the answer, so I don't forget what I did for them.
Alright.
So, with this, you'll be given four different things that will pop up for you, and you have to tell me which one you think is the odd one out. Uh, you get a maximum of 2 points to if you get it without a hint, but if you do get a hint, it's 1 point.
Okay.
So let me. I also have a whiteboard. I'm gonna keep track of your scoring. So
Why does everyone have a whiteboard in their house?
I just recently got it not too long ago. So
Alright, let's do this.
okay, and this is an example. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
I'm already thinking typings. I'm already trying to remember gens. Rattata, Badoo, three normal type early route rodents, and then Choodle, which I think is a water type early route Pokemon, but still different type, different animal class, so Choodle.
so you're saying Choodle?
Yes.
It is Choodle, but not for the exact reason you thought of. So you got it right for the wrong
Okay.
reasons.
They're all early game. They're all early game, though. I will say that.
Yeah, but you can only start catching Choodle on Route 2
See,
in Sword and Shield.
true for those two routes blended in my mind with what little I've played of that game.
That's fair. That's fair. Alright, next, we got Charizard, Sceptile, Hariyama, and Samurott. Now,
I want to make a joke about your favorites, but realistically, I don't have the mental capacity to. Is Hayama the other three of all starters?
I will say, you may. I was going to say, you may want to think outside the box on this one.
Gen 1, Gen 3, Gen 3, Gen 5. Uh, Charizard's the only dual type, otherwise, is the only other thing I'm really seeing that isn't. That the other three can, like, share. Sam, does Charizard have a regional? No, but Sceptile and Hariyama also don't have regional variants, so then you could argue Samurott. But if you're gonna say that, I will go Charizard. Dual type.
I had you going for this one a bit, didn't I? Because it was Charizard, yeah. The thing is, Charizard is the only one that doesn't have a signature move.
Oh. Was
Yeah,
that even a concept in Gen 1?
what was it again?
Was that even a concept in Gen 1?
No,
I
not
don't think
really.
intentionally, at least.
No. Thing is, well, the moves that they all learn were introduced in their gens. So
Yeah.
like with set,
That's what I'm saying in Gen 1.
yeah. All right, got Charizard, Typhlosion, Blaziken, and Emboar.
The first thing that stands out to me is that I believe Typhlosion is the only one here without a Mega Evolution. Because Charizard and Blaziken were introduced in Gen 6, and Emboar being the start of the ZA, got one. Um, Typhlosion's also the only one here that's not a dual type. Um, I doubt there's any real gen play at here, just considering the selection. They're all from different gens, but 1, 2, and 3, and then 5.
Fair.
I guess you could argue. I mean, they all got something after their original gen, so I'm gonna go Typhlosion because I have 2 points on that one, whereas maybe I could come up with one on another. So just math game.
Yeah, like thing is,
Oh,
yeah, no, like,
so I was half right by saying the mega thing.
yeah, you were kind of half right,
Okay.
yeah, but you still
I was
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thing is, with Charizard being the only one with a G-Max form out of the other all of them.
Oh, that wasn't even a factor to me because they all had megas anyway.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm
we
so
got
happy we didn't get Mega Charizard Z. I'm so happy we
Ampharos,
didn't.
got Ampharos, Victory Bell, Keldeo, and Cufant.
Oh, you did some move or ability shenanigan. You know I don't fucking know.
I will tell you this, it's not move or ability.
And that, my chatters, watchers, I should say, are how you get extra info without actually asking for the hint. So I still am eligible for the 2 points.
Hey, I haven't given you any more than I already have said. So
Alright, so Gen 2, 1, 5, 8, Electric, Poison Grass. Is it Fighting Water and then Steel? Um. Hmm.
honestly, think on this when you
This.
may want to consider the hint.
You also know how stubborn I can be.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to try. If nothing else, at least I have a 1 in 4 without getting the hint. So I have a 1 in 4 on the 2 points, which is a 0.5 chance.
All right.
Or 0.5 expected value. Sorry. I guess you could argue Q-Fans are anyone without an alternate form, but that's too obvious, especially coming off of the mega question, or the alternate form question, I should say. Um, trying to think. Was Q-Fant in ZA? I don't think so. I don't know if you would do that, but still a thought. Um,
Honestly, I don't think you could get Keldeo and ZA. I might be wrong.
Keldeo is in the Mega Dimension DLC. So the other two being Megas and Keldeo being in the DLC, I'm thinking could that be it? But I had another line of thought if you could be going off of game dexes. I think Mareep was in Sword and Shield. Q-Fant was introduced and Keldeo's in the Crown Tundra. Victory Bell I don't think was in Sword and Shield. Um Screw it. I have to come up with something. I'll go with a Victory Bell.
What? How?
Was I right?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to delete this part, but yeah.
Oh, they're yellow. Oh yeah, they don't do an orange one for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, their dex
Uh,
colors. Yeah.
this is what we call stumbling your way into success. I apparently excel at it in my life.
Yeah. You literally broke my mind when you did that just
Oh,
now.
can I look up a Victory Bell name for Science One Shield?
Sure. Yeah, I
Uh,
don't. I think you're right that you can't find it in Sword and Shield.
I'm not trusting the Google AI. Screw that. Yeah. Victory Bell's not in. It's Ampharos. I think it was in the Isle of Alma. In Sword and shield. Oh no, it also isn't. For us, it isn't sword and shield.
You almost put yourself over there, didn't you?
I really did stumble into success.
Yep.
See, this is what I mean, though. If I don't take the hint, I have a 1 and 4 at those 2 points.
Alright, we
This
got...
is from my worst decision making. Okay, this is way too obvious.
Are you sure about that? Because we got Big Ben Blastoise, we got Mantine, got Heatmore, and we got Cramorant.
The fuck you say about Blastoise?
Big Ben Blastoise. Don't you know the thing? Big
That I
Ben...
have somewhere to be. The low hanging fruit is so obviously Heatmore with fire. It is so obviously the low hanging fruit. The issue is we are what, 7 questions deep now?
5 back. We're now on the 5th one.
It's only been 5. Jeez. It's been 80 years. I mean, what got something after it was introduced? Only the first 2. Okay, one other thing I just noticed is 3 of these were introduced as standalone lines. Mantine did get something later in the form of Mantike, but 3 of these were introduced as solo. So do I think you're going to do the low-hanging fruit this early, which is a strategy you can do in these kinds of things to mess with people? Or do I think it's that Blastoise was introduced as part of a multi-stage line?
It's up to you.
I know. I'm also just looking at Cramorant and think you are somehow included. I don't know why I don't like Cramorant. I really don't.
Once you see the reasoning, you would definitely understand why the answer it is.
I'm just trying to think, is there something to do with like multi-hit moves? Is there something to do with ability? What little I know of these, obviously, but I'm trying to think if Blastoise or Heatmore get Fly. I really want to go Heatmore, but I don't think you're going to do a Type 1 this late. I guess it is only the first half still. Blastoise.
You know, you stumbled upon it again.
I did?
It's within their dex entries that Mantine, Heatmore, and Cramorant each reference a different Pokemon.
You know what did it for me to finally just be like, rip it on Blastoise?
What?
As a starter, it'll just naturally probably have a lot of differences. It was just a numbers game.
Yeah, like, as you can tell, Remoraid is mentioned multiple times in Mantine's...
I forgot about Durance. I'll be honest, I did forget about Durance for some reason, and I'm so sad, because I like Durance's design a lot. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, Heatmore tends to go after Durant as a food source, and Cramorant just you either see it with an Arrokuda or a Pikachu stuffed in that
missile.
Yeah. Alright. We got Ekans, Oddish, Vulpix, and Psyduck.
I think these are all version exclusives. Is Psyduck a Stone Evo? I don't remember if it's a Stone Evo.
I will tell you, it's not a Stone Evo.
Okay, so then that rules Stone Evo out. I guess 3 of these do technically evolve by level up, and then Oddish Gloom would then evolve by the stone, would it not?
Yeah.
Vulpix is mainly in the central routes. I think Oddish is mainly on the north and the west. Ekans, I think, is mostly north and central. Um, hmm. Wait, Psyduck can be found north of Cerulean, can't it?
Uh,
Am I gonna go for 3 for 3 for stumbling on success? Vulpix.
I wish you quit doing that.
Am I right?
That you stumbled upon it at when you first said version exclusive. You can
Uh,
you
so I was in the right well.
yeah.
I can't believe my entire success is that I thought all of them could be found north of Cerulean. Well, attached to Cerulean, I should say, except for Vulpix.
Vulpix. When it comes to Fire Red and Leaf Green, you can only get Vulpix and
Yeah.
Leaf Green.
Oh my god.
I oh my gosh, that's 3 for 3 has done that. Oh, we got Scizor, Samurai, not Samurai, Swampert, Ferrothorn, and Corviknight.
Low hanging fruit again. 3 of them are steel. Um. Uh. Corviknight and Ferrothorn didn't get anything after their initial gen. I don't remember BST super well. I think Ferrothorn is the only one below 500 here, though. Is there anything to do with quad weaknesses? What's Steel weak to? Uh, it's just ground and fire, right?
Steel is weak to ground, fire, fighting.
Fighting, yeah. Um,
But you also got to take into consideration if each one's typing is all I will say.
so that's what I'm trying to think. Because again, low hanging fruit. 3 of them are steel types, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember Swampert and I don't remember Swampert has a 4x weakness, and I don't think Corviknight does. Is grass super effective to ground? I think it is. Um, trying to think too. They would all have at least 1 immunity. Corviknight's the only one I think with 2, though. I don't think I'm going to stumble upon success in this one. Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 5, Gen 8 now. I'm gonna go Corviknight on numbers game again.
Why?
Actually,
You mentioned 4 times weakness.
yeah.
Scizor, Scizor and Ferrothorn both have 4 times weakness to fire.
That's what
Swampert
made
has
me
a
realize.
Swampert has a 4 times weakness to grass.
Okay, so ground is weak. Yes. Okay.
But Corviknight is only has a mono weakness to fire, electric, and that's it.
Yeah, when I was going over the Steel interactions, I'm like, wow, flying really kind of complements some of Steel's weaknesses because it gets rid of the ground weakness. Because immunity.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, at least in this one, it wasn't fully stumbling. I just was unconfident in this one. I had the right answer. I just
Yeah,
was unconfident.
that's fair. Got Sceptile, Gardevoir, Tantrum, and Annihilate.
So immediate thing is again, 3 of these have line extensions after their original gen, but would you put in Annihilate if it was that really becomes the thought. Tyrantrum is Rock Dragon, right?
Correct.
Um Do any of you have immunities? Just normal on Annihilate.
You got a dragon immunity on Gardevoir.
Oh, yeah, how did I forget Fairy got that? But that still doesn't help, because there is none for Sceptile as a monograss, and neither Rock or Dragon get an immunity. I'm trying to remember Rock's interactions real quick. I don't think Ghost resists Psychic.
I will tell you, it does not resist Psychic.
Okay, so I was right, at least. The big standout kind of becomes Sceptile's a monotype, whereas he's all dual type. I'm trying to think of Gardevoir's a level. Annihilate's the only one that technically doesn't evolve by level up. It's a move. I think that's Rage Fist 20 times, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Rage Fist 20 times, and then you level it up just to evolve it. That's in like
Yeah.
Scarlet and Violet, but in ZA, you can just immediately evolve it afterwards.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, because of the evolution thing. Sorry, I misunderstood for a second. Yes. Yeah. They're all in ZA in some capacity. Wait.
No, Nihilip is in ZA for the DLC.
Well, yes, in some capacity is what I meant by DLC. Well, DLC is what I meant by some. I'm really unsure. I'm 50-50 between Sceptile and Tyrantrum. And I'm gonna go Tyrantrum, and here's what I'm thinking. I think you did Scarlet and Violet decks.
Well, this is the first time you're getting the hints.
I don't fucking know shit about PTU. I know you have a Sceptile. I know Med or Dom, somebody has a Gardevoir, because let's be real, it's them. Why do I have a feeling I've heard something about B mention a Tyrantrum? Screw it, I'll say Annihilate.
Unfortunately, this is your first 0-pointer.
Yeah, I've done well enough. I can take this.
Yeah, no. Out of all the four of these, only Gardevoir was not on any of my PTU campaign team in Prefer's campaign.
Alright.
I knew I was going to stump you at least on one of these.
I'm going to be honest, there's a certain amount of, like, let's be real, I've done well enough, I can't really complain. I do feel there's a little bit of just, like, how do you expect me to know, how do you expect most people to know this unless they're in the campaigns, right? That's also, the only thing I feel like is, I feel there's a certain amount of, like, I don't feel bad because I feel the question was almost rude to me, essentially, if that makes sense. Fair. Right?
Also, there were times that I have mentioned about the campaigns myself.
But you also have to remember how much am I going to remember. PTU is not something that interests me, so I'll like make polite conversation. It's not really something I'm looking to store dedicate brain storage to, right?
All right. So on to the next one. We got Eevee, Pikachu, Axew, and Snivy.
Immediate Bait is actually not being a starter, at least in a mainline or semi-mainline game, but I believe it was a starter in one of the the Mystery Dungeon series games. Eevee's the only one with multiple evolutions, but I feel that's kind of obvious. Snivy's a conventional starter, but again, kind of just too obvious. What's Raichu's BST? No, you probably wouldn't do that. I also like there's 2 Gen 1 and Gen 5 Pokemon, so there's not even anything you can think Gen-wise. Hold on. I think I see something. If this is it, this is stupid. Oh, Eevee's eyes are brown.
Oh,
I thought you were actually going to go off of the design for a second there, yes.
yeah. So
Um, I'm not sure. Eevee is the one that's coming out numerically just more likely to be it in my head. Because the more connections I can make, the more I'm seeing at least minor things that would suggest the other 3. Um, don't really feel confident in that though, because the numbers game is not wide. The others were wide. This one isn't.
yeah.
Eevee.
So you're saying Eevee?
Yeah.
It is Eevee, but it's mainly because in Gates to Infinity, it's not one of the choices for a starter.
Oh, I even mentioned Mystery Dungeon. I didn't know Pikachu was one in that though.
Yeah.
I've only seen one video on it. I didn't know Pikachu was even an option. Why did I think that though? It's the starter. It's the franchise's mascot.
Also, fun fact is that uh when and Pikachu traveled to Alola, Pikachu was the only not Alola to Unify was the non-Unova Pokemon throughout most of the time in that Ash was journeying there.
Yeah. You want to know the dumbest thing?
What's that?
Do you know what made me finally go Eevee?
What was that?
The 3 have circular red objects on their face. Axew and Snivy being their eyes, Pikachu being the cheeks. I
Uh,
I got this on eyes and cheeks.
yeah, you had to be feeling a little cheeky with that one, didn't you?
I have my eye on the ball.
All right. Up next, we got Brock, we got Roxanne, we got uh
Work.
Rourke, and we got Grant.
Okay, so the first 4 rock type gems. Um, Grant only uses fossils. Oh, don't uh, don't Roxanne and Rourke also have Geodudes? Um,
I believe so. I don't remember to be honest.
so
Roxanne, I do remember. Yes, the Rourke,
no,
I don't.
Rourke's I'm not sure. I know he has a Craniodose and an Onyx, and I think the thing is, it was supposed to be Brock's team plus a fossil because they never did that before. That was supposed to be like one of the standout things.
Fair.
At least in the first battle. I don't know if one of Roxanne's million rematch teams, because Gen 3 was weird about that. There are like 5 alternate rematch teams. Something like that. But Brock and Grant are really the ones standing out to me. Brock being the only one that I think was a major part of the anime, because obviously he was a companion. And then Grant being, like I mentioned, the Geodude of it all. I'm going to go Grant.
It is Grant, but thing is, Grant is the when you play like X and Y, he's the second gym leader you take on in the
Oh,
Kalos challenge.
I forgot
Oh,
to even consider the rank, all of the first ones.
yep. The thing is, Brock, Roxanne, and Rourke are all in the first gyms that you face in each appropriate
Yeah,
region.
yeah. I was even thinking that It's just unfortunate the Geodude connection is also there.
Yeah.
I really am just stumbling into victory.
Yeah.
What's my score so far?
So far you're looking at a 90%. You got nine
So,
out.
so I have 18 then.
You have 18 points.
Because
Yeah.
I missed the one.
Yeah.
Alright.
We got Pokemon Emerald, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Black and White.
What?
And this one, I know from my past experiences from playing these games, and you'll you'll be surprised about the result. Team Reason.
What's really interesting is specifically Platinum. Um.
I try going based off like the gens, like the regions. Fair.
Okay, so the game is more a vessel for the region.
Uh, yes, for most part, yes.
So I'm trying to remember what you can get in each respective region. Um, my real thought wants to go to like legendaries for some reason. I know that's probably wrong. Um, I don't know. Honestly, what's really like coming standing out to me is I know of convoluted gift card events, or like not gift card, the like you know those cards they used to put into your console to inject the event into your game.
Uh,
I know of
honest,
convoluted events for Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver, and Black and White.
I never experienced. Oh wait, no, yes, I do remember them now. Yeah, now that you mention it, for the
The,
mystery gifts.
yeah, the Platinum one being the Regigiga stuff was kind of BS. Heart Gold and Soul Silver with the Celebi event, and Black and White was Why am I blanking on it? Why am I blanking
I
on the
want to say
name?
Victini.
Victini was relatively straightforward. You just had to talk to a dock worker in was it Castilia? I think it was one of the old legendaries returning that got convoluted, but I don't remember which.
Hmm.
It might have been Genesect. No, Genesect was only in black 2, white 2. I'm gonna go Emerald. Oh wait, it's also the only one not on the DS.
All right, so you're getting the hint on this one, which is
Uh,
experience share.
I have no idea what the experience share was in any of these.
The
Um,
experience share is in all of these. It's just that before Gen 6, the experience share was a held item.
I know that. I know that it was a held item. I played my first gen was 4. I have a long memory of switching that thing around and just grinding up with my other Pokemon with my level 60 something Empoleon. Um, I don't know. I feel like the one I'm expecting the least from, and thus probably viewed the most differently, is probably Hot Gold and Soul Silver. So I'll guess that.
You first said Emerald, you first said Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but it was actually Black and White. That's the only Pokemon game before Gen 6 where you could get two experience
Oh,
shares.
I don't think I ever got the second one. Alright, cool.
Yeah. Hold on one moment. Sorry about that. I paused the recording because my brother was at the door.
No worries.
Alright, so up next. We got Chlorophyll, Dry Skin, Leaf Guard, and Solar Power.
I have no idea what any of these do. Wait, doesn't chlorophyll heal in the sun?
Chlorophyll. I will. I will give you an idea of what.
No, screw it. I'm going dry skin because I think that's the only one with interplay with fire instead of grass.
Well, you're right for the wrong reason.
Stumbled into success.
It's actually
here.
It's actually the interaction with sun. Like with chlorophyll, you get a speed boost. Leaf guard is protection from status elements. Solar power increases special attack, and dry skin just damages you in the sunlight.
Started from the bottom. Now I'm here.
Yeah. All right. Got Sword and Shield, Arceus, the Scarlet Violet, and ZA.
Started from the top. Now I'm here. Okay, so there's really not much I can think on because realistically, what my brain is going, Arceus is the only one without a regional gimmick present. G Max, Terrestrialization, and Mega are all available in the other three. Sword and Shield is the only one without an actual improved shiny odd method that's not just Masuda, because the actual one, which was just killing the same Pokemon all the time, didn't work. Not really, at least. ZA and Scarlet and Violet, I'm not seeing anything concrete that stand out, because all kind of... I guess Sword and Shield is also the only one that's not really open world. It's still very linear. Arceus has, gates, but the areas are quite expansive, too.
Fair.
I'm really viewing this as a 50-50 between Arceus and Sword and Shield. I'm going to be honest here. I think I will take the guess at... I'm really hesitating, I know. I don't know. I'll go Arceus.
Well, again, you stumbled upon your way into the correct answer. It's actually the only it's the only Switch Pokemon game that doesn't have a DLC.
I'm so happy I just immediately wrote off Scarlet and Violet and ZA. I was just not looking at those two the whole time.
Well, I will say you may want to keep your mind open on this next one because they're back. Different reason too.
Are you happy about yourself? Are you proud?
Yes.
I know. Being able to do this is so fun in this quiz. When you're making them. When you're playing them, you want to strangle the host. Avid, Weeball, Sword and Shield. A lot. Does Arceus even have on? Yeah, it's Arceus then again.
There is an online thing with Arceus where
so Max is a Union Circle and then the battle system. So I'm going Arceus.
Well, that's your third zero because yeah. You mentioned Union Circle.
Yeah, I just didn't think there was any real interaction with Arceus online except trading.
No, with with Arceus, there's the thing where if you're online, you can help other people recover their lost satchels.
Oh yeah. Okay. I've never played Arceus materially, so I forgot about that.
Yeah. All right, we got Mawa, we got Klefki, we got Magirna, and we got Tinkaton.
Are these the four fairy steel? No, wait.
They're all
I
fairy still, yeah.
Oh, I thought Tinka. I always forget Tinkaton's not fairy ground. Um.
There are like four of maybe like five or six fairy steel top lines.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be locking in Mawile now, and the reason being, all three of the others were introduced as a fairy steel. Mawile gained the fairy type because it was introduced before a fairy was a thing.
You know, I'm happy that so you finally got the reasoning I done this one.
Yep. Only reason I got that was my mistake on Tinkaton.
Yeah.
So even then, I still kind of stumble into victory.
All right, we got Lance, we got Steven, we got Cynthia, we got Iris. Sorry about how the picture of Iris looks. That was the best I could do with it.
I'm gonna go Cynthia immediately, and the reason being, all three of them appear in other games not as champion. Lance being in Gen 1, Steven in Emerald, and Iris in Black and White, and then she becomes champion in Black 2, White 2, I believe. It could be the reverse too, but I know in one of them she's one of the two gym leaders of what's it, Opalid? Opalucid? Something like that.
Oh, Pellucid City?
Yeah. So
Oh,
it's Cynthia.
it's not Cynthia.
Garchomp, Metagross, Drag Iris.
When you saw that, you immediately knew.
I know the pseudo number. I don't know a lot about BSTs. I know pseudo.
Yeah. Yeah, because Haxorus is her partner, and
It should have been a pseudo. It's better
yeah.
than Hydreigon, in my opinion.
All right, we got Pidgeot, we got Staraptor, we got Unfezant, and we got Talonflame.
Okay, so we go back to the immediate obvious thing of Talonflame's the only one that was a fire type. They're all the early game regional birds. My head is hurting. Unfezant's the only one with like a big gender difference, but I don't know if the others lack gender differences too. I'm gonna just go Talonflame.
It's not Talonflame, but
Ash had a Talonflame?
Ash has a Talonflame. Actually, all four of these at one point in belongs to Ash.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about because I've seen through halfway through Unova, and I remember. Is it that Ash didn't evolve like the Staravia to a Staraptor? Did he give up three of them? I don't know. I can sit here thinking. I'm just gonna throw out Unfezant and say, wait, hold on. I don't think he gave up the star one. I'm gonna say Pidgeot as the one because he gave it up, I believe.
Well, yeah, yeah. Ash released his Pidgeot when
Okay.
it was like somewhere mid in the first season where
I
uh
think it was after he got the eighth badge, but before the elite, before the the league.
all right, we got Rapidash, Macargo, we got Chandelure, and we got Carkle. Not Carkle, Colossal.
Colossal, I know what you
Yeah,
meant.
yeah.
I always forget if Macago's dual type or not. Um, Makaku's Mono Fire, I think.
I could easily tell you Macargo's the same typing as Colossal.
Okay. So Rapidash is the only monotype. Chandelure is the only one that got a Mega, but then Colossal also has G-Max.
We
I'll let
can't
you
forget about
present.
Macargo. I know it's.
Shush. Shush. Okay. So I'm gonna be just doing numbers game again. Alright?
Alright.
I'm gonna be going Rapidash. It's a monotype, and the other three I think all have yellow eyes, whereas it has red eyes.
Alright. I would say it's not Rapidash, but
I don't know who has that. I'll go with Colossal, because I think I've seen Slugma and Chandelure get Flash Fire. I actually think my Chandelure and ZA has Flash Fire on it, now that I say that.
well,
Colossal.
it's actually Macargo. All four of
Alright.
these do get magma arm. Yeah, flame body, but Macargo is the only one that does not get flash fire.
Alright.
All right, we got Lapras, Dugong, Ice Cube, and Avalugg. And I know I said the last two out of order, but still.
I'm trying to be like, is that a hint or something by accident? Um... I don't have any real idea. I'm gonna be honest, the big thing is I'm trying to remember if Ice Cube is mono ice. I believe it is. So Avalugg is also mono ice, so that's not anything. Unless you count regional variant, but you very clearly pictured the Kalos variant. Um, Three of these actually have passable shinies. Um, I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna use your mistake because I see a couple possible issues with Ice Cube and just go Ice Cube.
Oh no, the way my mind was reading it was, I was thinking of it of the order with how like alphabetical order wise, but it is Ice Cube, but it's only one of these four ice types that can learn Surf by level up.
Uh, I didn't know any Pokemon could learn Sapphire level up, honestly.
There's quite a few. There's about 20, roughly 20 Pokemon that can learn it by level up at least. All right, on to the last one, and it's the legendary round. We got Kyurem, we got Necrozma, we got Zacian, and we got Calyrex.
Okay, again, low hanging fruit here. Zacian is the only one who's not like the ringleader, like the third, whatever you want to call it, in their trio of legendaries. The other two also all get at least two alternate form. Other three, sorry, all get at least two alternate forms, but Zacian only gets one, the crowned form or whatever it's called. Um, I just don't see enough play here for it to not be Zacian in a numbers game to me. So Zacian.
It's not Zacian.
Type change.
You want me extend on that a bit for you
No,
real
I
quick?
understand. I'm running through them. I know Calyrex's type change with the horse it rides. I'm trying to remember if Necrozma's does. Um, what would Kiram's even become to? Um, I'm gonna go Necrozma. I'm just not sure. It's a 50-50. I actually probably should go Kiram because older, so maybe they were more reluctant to do that at the time, but I'm gonna stick with my guns.
So you're saying Necrozma?
Yeah, if I fail, I fail with honor.
Well, you failed with honor because it you were
It
close.
was.
It thing
Yeah.
is, Necrozma becomes either Psychic Steel or Psychic Ghost,
Ghost, I
depending
think.
on which one it merges with between Lunala and Solgaleo. Zacian gains the Steel typing with the Rusted Sword,
Mm-hmm.
and
No, Zacian's once you showed the hint.
and
And
then
then Calor should be Ghost or Ice.
yeah, and with Purim it stays Ice Dragon, and throughout its fusions.
That's what I was trying to figure out, because I knew there wasn't an Ice Fire, and I think not Zekrom, Reshiram is Fire Dragon. So I was like, does it just gain their type?
Yeah, that's understandable. They should. It does gain aspects to the dragon that it does merge with, but
Doesn't it gain their signature move?
yeah,
How do I remember that? Alright, so what's the score then?
out of 40 possible, well, you've missed. I will say you missed two. You missed five of them, and you have hit. You got it. You guessed correctly after seeing the hints on two of them. But for the
Okay,
most
so
part,
28.
yeah, 28.
Damn, my goal was 30. Oh,
Yeah, if you score within 1 to 10, you you need better understanding. 11 to 12, not bad, but could use improvement. 21 to 30, you know your stuff, and I'll be impressed if you got within 31 to 40 range.
let's be one. If I did 31 to 40 range, you wouldn't have been impressed. You would have been baffled how I stumbled my way through what I did.
In this situation, yes.
What I did was not impressive. I gambled my way to success, basically.
Yes, but thank you all for tuning in to this video, and thank you, Japanda, for partaking in this. This I thought about this when I was making it for you to do. So, yeah. But before we head out, is there anything else you want to say to the people who are watching at home?
Always take a guess. It's only failure if you don't get it. And maybe you'll frustrate Neo along the way. That's always a plus.
God damn it!
Hey, you did ability questions with me in mind.
I did, but you got me back with that one too.
Yeah. With how much I've defended you against our group of friends, you gotta accept that when you do ability questions against me, with me in mind.
Yeah, but also don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. Also, as well as subscribing to the Japanda's channel. They go live on their second channel, which is what what was
Japan
it?
streams.
Yeah, Japanda streams. I
Not
was want to say
creative.
just wanted to say Japanda plays, but
Honestly, I just find saying plays weird for a title. For
yeah.
like a channel title. I don't know why. I just do. It's weird to me.
But further ado, we'll catch you guys later.